Remember names easily. Not everyone is good at remembering names. You may have been in situations wherein you see a familiar face walking up to you but you can't just seem to remember her name. What's worse is if someone else is with you and you know you'll have to introduce the two of them to each other. Here are some strategies that may help you remember names easily. Listen attentively. Whenever you are introduced to someone, keep your mind at the present. Listen intently to the name and concentrate on the face. Don't look at the person's outfit or her jewelry. If you did not hear the name clearly, ask the name to be repeated. Find connections. The person you are introduced to may be a doctor, a mother of 5, or a cancer survivor. Connect details about the person to her name. The details may come out during your conversation or another person may provide them at a later time. Look at the person whenever you hear her name. If you are in a large group, whenever the person's name is mentioned, look at the person so you can connect her name to her face. Repeat the name. During the course of your conversation with anyone new to you, use her name once in a while. If the conversation is short, once should be enough. But for longer conversation, repeat her name 2 or 3 times. But never use her name in every sentence. Repeat the name to another person. You can tell a friend or a family member that you met, for example, Anna Smith at a party. Describe a little about Anna. Of course, your friend may not care so much for this information. But this is an exercise for you to remember the person's name. Connect the person to a popular figure. The person you just met may have the same name as a historical or political figure. She may be named after a celebrity. Use this connection to remember her name. For instance, if her name is Hillary and she has blonde, think Hillary Clinton. Think of a distinguishing physical attribute. See what makes the person different from the rest. Is it her eyes? The shape of her nose? The tattoo on her neck? Use these physical attributes to help you remember the person together with her name. Write down the person's name. If you are really bad at remembering names, then write it down. Don't do this in front of the person, of course. But the first chance you get, jot down her name and maybe a detail or 2 on your mobile phone. This will help you recall her name later on. Do the name game. Remember the song Name Game? Try that out. Make the name of the person rhyme with other words. Let's do Shirley. Shirley, Shirley Bo Burley Bonana Fana Fo Furley Fee Fi Mo Merely, Shirley. Harness the power of the Internet. If you met the person during an event or a party, pictures of the event are bound to end up in a social networking site like Facebook. If you have an account, log in and check for pictures from the event. The person you met might be in one of the photos. If you were lucky, she would have been tagged as well. There is no excuse for not remembering a person's name if you really wanted to. Sometimes, people just don't pay attention enough. Try the strategies above if you know you are bad with names and faces. You surely want to be remembered by name and by face yourself.